Hello Gemini, I'm Tamara and I'm going to do your reading for April 2018. This reading is all about money, finances, career, work and general about love. This reading is for Gemini Sun, Gemini Moon, Gemini Rising sign, and I hope it resonates with you. If it doesn't, please watch your moon sign or your rising sign. While I'm shuffling, I quickly want to say thank you to all my subscribers for all your likes, or your shares, or your comments. And if you would like to book a private reading with me, please contact me. All the information is underneath this video. You can contact me through my email address, which is tamara.taro30@yahoo.com, or contact me through the Instango, which is a mobile phone application. Okay, let's go and see what we have for the Gemini for the month of April 2018. And it's for the Gemini, and it's all about finances, work, career, and life in general. And the first card for you is the King of Swords. We have Queen of Pentacles. We have Page of Pentacles. And the Spirit's message for you is King of Rods. We have Three of Cups. Knight of Rods. We have Three of Pentacles. We have King of Cups. Five of Pentacles. Ten of Cups. The Strength card, the Hangman. It's a monthly reading, so the way the spread works is this will be the beginning of the month, maybe covering a little bit of end of March. This is the middle of the month, and this row will be the end of the month, covering beginning of May. So let me just have a look quickly what you've got. A lot of characters at the beginning of the month, dear Gemini. We have King of Swords, which could be Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. Could be you yourself, represent you, sign of air. We have Queen of Pentacles, who could be Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, earth sign. And then we have a Page of Pentacles. It's either news about the money, finances, or a new beginning with the money and finances. And the Spirit's message for you also is the King of Rods, which is the fire sign. Could be Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius person. Okay, let's go ahead and see just each of them individually. The King of Swords, as I said, it could be you. It's someone who is very intellectual. All about the air signs is all about their intellect, about their what happens in their head, conscious, subconscious. They don't use their emotions very much as they use their brain, their intellect, their knowledge. This King of Swords sometimes represents someone who is in a legal profession. It could be a judge. If there was something you were dealing in a legal situation, that could be this. But I believe for you, because it's you, Gemini, it could be you or your fair air sign, someone significant for you at the beginning of the month. It's positioned next to the Queen of Pentacles, and Queen of Pentacles, as I said, is Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. And they, particularly Virgos, they're very sort of down to earth, they're very good with the money. That could be like a boss, it could be like a bank manager, it could be someone who deals with the finances, a financial man, maybe your boss. This person is, as I said, very analytical, very sort of practical, very good with money. And it's positioned next to the Page of Pentacles. Well, everything about pages is the new beginning, new start. Or when there is a situation in the very early stages. And here we have the Page of Pentacles, again, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. Or the first, if you were dealing something with the finances, if there was someone. This could be, as I said, either someone who is in a legal profession, maybe a lawyer or solicitor, and you were dealing, with your boss or someone who is financial, sort of representing some sort of financial institutions. There could be some first payouts for you, not very big payouts, in a small amount, small numbers, but it's a first sort of payouts for you. If you started a new business or a new investment, maybe, using, this Queen. Maybe advising the solicitor or advisor, using the bank manager or your boss or financial advisor, and you started receiving the first sort of first profits, first benefits from your investments or from your business or from your project or something like this. It's very small amounts of money, but it's still, you know, it's nice to see the first sort of first benefits, first profits. And the Spirit's message for you is the King of Rods. King of Rods is very entrepreneurial person. So maybe that's advice for you to maybe sort of to join for a joint venture, or someone is there for you. It's a Leo, Aries or Sagittarius person. They're very creative, very entrepreneurial. They know how to earn money from everything. Whatever sort of creative talent they have, they can know how to earn money from that. They also quite sometimes can come across quite vain, because they like how they look, how their hair looks, how their clothes looks. They like to dress up. They like to find things in life. But nothing wrong with that, to be honest. It's just that, as I said, this is in your advice position from Spirit's message for you. Maybe you just sort of need to pay attention to this person in your life, and I think he will be significant at the beginning of April. We have a lot of characters here. There's a lot of people. Unless it's you and then you've got like two different people surrounding you, someone who is very good with money, finances, and someone who is very entrepreneurial. You've got more people coming in the middle of the month, another person for you as an advice position. You've got Three of Cups and Three of Pentacles. Three of Cups is a card of celebration, and Three of Pentacles is the card of working as a team with someone, working very successfully. That could be a sign of working really hard with someone. It's also a card of apprenticeship. It's when you sort of doing something, you learn something, and you're doing it something, and you do it so well that sometimes people come around, they're checking your work, but they're so pleased with the results of your hard work, and they actually point out at you, they actually put you as an example for to other people's. And it's also being really good at what you're doing. Look at those pentacles, every single one is in a perfect shape, perfect form, and they're all identical, those pentacles, and you're doing really well. And that could be the sign of celebration with the same team. Maybe you achieving something, you know, as I said, because as a apprentice, your work will be checked from time to time, and you will be recognized for your hard work, and it will be pointed out, and that could be the for you a reason for celebration or cause of celebration. And you know, maybe getting together with your friends, you know, and or this team of yours, and celebrating it. Well, in between those two, we also have a Knight of Rods. Knights is all about how the situation develops, the speed with which it develops, and it's all talks. We talked about King of Rods, if you remember here, about how creative they are. This one is all about passion, fire. I believe you as a team works with all this passion, and you put all the fire and passion and your energy into this project, whatever you're doing with this team, and you know it will result in a celebration. It's probably a very creative project, something, you know, maybe if you deal like with the computers, maybe you like a website designer, maybe you like a, I don't know, works in animation, I don't know, graphic design or something like this, something or anything, but something which require creativity and passion as well. You know, you put a lot of passion of it, and I see you sort of achieving the success with this Three of Cups. And the Spirit's message for you, another person, another character, this time is the King of Cups. It could be a Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer person, water sign, very emotional, very soft person, someone who is not scared to show his emotions, very emotional, intelligent. He recognizes emotions in other people, a very sort of father figure or mother figure, sort of parental figure, let's put it this way. Someone who is you feel really comfortable to go and share your troubles and problems, and he will be there to listen to you, to help you in a way, like maybe just by listening. It's also quite the water signs. They're very intuitive people as well, so they know, you know, what's going on with you, or they feel that the feelings are very sort of on a fine level. So deal with this. There will be all these people around you at the beginning and the middle months of April, dear Gemini. So you will be dealing with a lot of situation. Not nothing serious, to be honest. It's all like actually very positive. Beginning of the months, middle of the months. The only sort of sign of worry for me is this Five of Pentacles over here. That could be money losses. It's a card of losing property, losing money. So if you are investing, be careful by the end of April, dear Gemini. That's why we're listening to all these forecasts, tarot forecasts, because then you can, can implement all this, what's been told to you, all these lessons, and maybe be a bit careful with investments or whatever you're doing with the money. Maybe don't buy, if you're planning to buy property, don't buy property at the end of the April. Try to delay it a little bit later, because it's being left in a cold. It's like losing, but there is a help available, because this picture is always depicted, and especially in other tarot decks, outside church, and church is always like welcoming for people who are in need. So maybe there's a help available. It also talks about loss of health. So if there's any health issues, dear Gemini, maybe because of stress of work, if you're working really hard, and it's all can put a bit of tension, a bit of stress on your health. So make sure you sort of watch out your health, and if there's any signs of problems with the health, make sure you see the specialist. But otherwise, when you deal with the money, be careful. But again, nothing serious, because next to this card we got the Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups is the being so happy, ultimate happiness at home, in your environment, maybe with the friends, maybe with the family, maybe with the whatever your situation is. It's being really, really happy. Then is end of cycle. This time as a cycle is very successfully completed, with every single cup is full of positive energy, positive emotions, happiness, joy for you, dear Gemini. Really one of the best cards in the tarot deck, this Ten of Cups. We have a sign of, we got Strength card, and Strength card is sign of Leo. We already had Leo here as well. It could be Leo, Aries, or Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, or it's here it's a sign of Leo as well. But it's Strength cards is telling you that you need all the strengths by the end of the months. It's very sort of a roller coaster sort of. You starting the end of the months with the Five of Cups, losses. Then it's a very, very positive energy. Maybe you're recuperating. And if it was concerning your health, maybe it was the false alarm, or if it's concerning the money, loss of money, maybe it was a false alarm. And then you got the Ten of Cups, where you can celebrate it, when you can actually be very happy. The Strength card is telling you that you have got everything what's needed for you to be happy, for you to be to have that Ten of Cups. It also talks about not being aggressive, because if you look at this picture, there is a lady there who is taming the lion, or a tiger, or whatever, the lion, the beast, let's put it this way. And she is doing it very gently. She's not using any force. And if you are dealing with, at the end of the month, with whatever issue, whatever business dealings you're doing, either with the finances, I don't know, whatever you're dealing with, make sure you're not aggressive. Use that sort of gentle powers like some women have. We know how to, for example, deal with our men. We're using all our charm. We use a little bit of our, being savvy and everything else. Be savvy. Be gentle, but don't be aggressive. You will be able, with that gentle power, to achieve more than with any aggression. So that is the message for you, dear Gemini. So by the end of the month, if you're doing any dealings, if there's any meetings, I don't know, if there's anything you're trying to achieve, make sure not being aggressive. You've got the strengths, but it's very gentle power. And the Spirit's message for you for the end of April is the Hangman. The Hangman talks about a pause. Take a pause, maybe at the end. You achieved a lot, you've done a lot during the months of April. Take that pause for reflection. Look the way he hangs. It's time for him to reflect, evaluate, to look at his life, at the situation, at his business, at his career, at his work situation from completely different angle, because he's upside down. And hanging like this upside down gives him completely different angle to look at everything, and you might see things which you've never seen before. You might notice things which you've never noticed before, and you know, looking at situation from upside down gives you completely different sort of perspective on the situations. And sometimes it's nice to have that alternative point of view on your life in general, on your maybe career, at your work situation, and your life in general. So yes, it's a very sort of philosophical message for you for the months of April, dear Gemini. Let's see what additional messages I have for you. I had a reading for Pisces, and I didn't have my glasses, so I made sure I've got my glasses on so I can read the messages. And the first message for you is Lord Shiva, which is transcendence, which is going beyond. Rise up, yeah, go beyond your abilities, honor your inner force. Steps are being given. Steps are being given. Dance with the universe. So yeah, transcend of, you know, over your normal day-to-day life, and honor your inner force. You remember what we were talking about the strengths? Honor your inner force. Steps are being given. Dance with the universe, you know, and also believe into universe. We have Odin, which is psychic inside. I love that card. Your third eye is open. Follow your intuition. That's what it's telling you. Follow your intuition. Your third eye is open. See truth for what it is. Follow your intuition. It's a fantastic message. Follow your intuition in the month of April. And I think, you know, when you will be doing all those dealings, remember when I was saying about strengths, don't use, you know, don't be aggressive, you know, follow your intuition. Use that, you know, inner force within yourself. The divine director. Intervention and purpose. Divine intervention is occurring. Know that you're being guided. Happiness is the purpose. And it's very a very positive message for you, very spiritual. And all this purple color is very spiritual color. Well, that's all I have for you, dear Gemini. I hope it was helpful. If you would like me to elaborate and have a private reading for you, please contact me. It's tamara.tarosearch@yahoo.com, or in Stango, which is mobile phone application, or my Facebook page and web page. Otherwise, I'll see you in May. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.